Hi, I'm Jess Powers. I'm a little sick, so if this sounds bad, I'm sorry. But in Elizabeth Loftus' 1975 study, she conducted research based on the effect of question wording and information on the eyewitness's memory. She goes further into depth when she applies the concept of socially important forms of memory research. She does so by looking at the effect of question wording on answers to later questions that are mentioned after. She does so by conducting 4 experiments. Loftus asks questions such as, "Did you see the children getting on the school bus?" which she implies that the school bus was present. This concept uses a 3-stage process on her participants. There was a total of 490 of them, and she showed them a short film and then handed them questionnaires that contained control questions and presuppositions. After this, the participants completed a different questionnaire that asked them questions regarding their previous memory of the original event that they were shown. The first experiment included an automobile accident, and then a following questionnaire that the participants later filled out after the video. There was a false presumption throughout the video. Loftus concluded that the false information could affect a person's original memory. She also found that when an object, such as a barn, was presupposed in relation to the automobile accident, that the result could continue to be generalized into the incorrect presupposition of other objects as well. In her final experiment, Loftus wished to get rid of the possibility of word familiarity as a cause in her research. Here, post-event information encompassed direct questions. False presuppositions or no key questions, and significant difference was found between memory accuracy of direct questions and false presumption groups. Thus, previous results were not attributed to word prompting or familiarity. Loftus concluded her paper by thinking of mechanisms that could cause these effects. From there, she formed a strengthening hypothesis, which is the concept that the repetition of information greatly enforces the primary memory. She concluded that memories are malleable or able to be shaped, and that they are also able to be integrated with any information that they are exposed to. I personally found her evidence fairly convincing because I have not thought about the recollection of memory before. The more she explained how memories could be fabricated into false memories, the more I was convinced and able to make connections to this concept with my own life. I appreciated that she used a decent sample size of 490 to be exact, and thoroughly conducted her experiment. For the IU reflection, as my own personal connection to this piece, I often believe that I remember things differently than they are actually primarily when they happened, especially something traumatic as when I tore my ACL. My memory was totally reconstructed when recalling this event. When I tore my ACL, I recall being on the ground for what seemed like 2 hours, when in all actuality, it was only 10 minutes. I was being a baby. I believe that there was 20 people gathered around me, when in all actuality there was only like 7. The traumatic feeling that was coursing through my brain heightened my interpretation of the memory, thus giving me false memories. I don't really remember a lot of it. I kind of blacked out, but everything I do try and remember after it just seems very fabricated and reconstructed. I made the quantity of everything much larger and bigger than it truly was. In regards to my general education, I took a math course my freshman year, and I remember sitting through the class and being bored out of my mind. I often try to recall the people who were in that class with me, and I will actually have false memories about who my peers were in that class. Because this course was taken so many years ago, I believe that my friends who were in this course with me, I believe that people were in this course with me when they truly were not. I relate memories of my other classes, particularly that semester or that year, and tie them together with the people that were in my math class, thus creating them in the class in my memory and making a false memory. I thoroughly enjoyed this study, and I thought it was very interesting.